The power of rituals. Welcome back to Designing Your Goodbyes. I'm Dr. Dandridge, and in this session, we'll explore the power of rituals in grief. Rituals play a vital role in how we process and honor loss. They are acts of meaning making, helping us acknowledge the significance of what we've lost, express our emotions, and create a bridge to healing. Whether personal or cultural, rituals provide structure and comfort during times of uncertainty. Today, we'll dive into the role of rituals in grief, explore their cultural and personal significance, and learn how to create meaningful rituals that honor loss in your unique way. The role of rituals in grief. Rituals have been part of human life for thousands of years, offering a way to process grief and commemorate loss. There's the cultural role. Every culture has rituals surrounding death and loss. Funerals, memorials, and commemorations provide shared spaces for grieving, support, and connection. These rituals help communities acknowledge the loss, celebrate a life, and begin the collective healing process. For example, lighting incense in remembrance in many Asian cultures. Dia de los Muertos in Mexico, where families honor ancestors by creating altars with their photos and favorite foods. Planting trees in some indigenous traditions to symbolize renewal and continuity. These cultural rituals remind us that grief is universal and we don't have to face it alone. Then you have personal role. Beyond cultural practices, personal rituals are equally powerful. They give us a sense of control in a time that feels chaotic. Personal rituals allow us to honor our loss in ways that are deeply meaningful to us, whether or not they align with traditional practices. Personal rituals can help acknowledge the significance of your loss, create a space for emotional expression, and build a bridge between the past and the present. Creating meaningful rituals to honor loss. Rituals don't need to be grand or elaborate to be meaningful. The key is to make them personal and reflective of your feelings and experiences. Let's look at some ideas for creating your own rituals. Number one, writing letters. Writing a letter to the person, place, or thing you've lost. Express your feelings, memories, and thoughts you didn't get to share. You can keep the letter, read it aloud, or even burn it as a symbolic release. For example, begin your letter with, I want to thank you for, or I miss you because. Another thing you can do is lighting candles. Lighting a candle to honor your loss. You might do this on significant dates like anniversaries or holidays or during quiet moments of reflection. The light serves as a symbol of remembrance and connection. You can also do what's called creating a memory space. Designate a small area in your home as a memory space. Fill it with photos, keepsakes, or items that remind you of what you've lost. This space becomes a physical representation of your love and grief, offering a comforting place for reflection. You also have planting a living memorial. Plant a tree, flower, or garden in memory of your loss. Watching it grow over time can symbolize healing, renewal, and the enduring impact of what you've lost. There's also engaging the senses. Play music that reminds you of the person or time you've lost. Cook a favorite recipe associated with them. Use scents like incense or essential oils to evoke memories and set a reflective mood. Finally, we have storytelling or sharing memories. Gather with loved ones to share stories and memories. You can do this in person or virtually. Consider creating a memory book together where everyone contributes photos and reflections. You also have the opportunity of creating an ongoing practice. Rituals don't have to be one time events. Consider creating an ongoing practice like journaling every morning, meditating with a specific intention, or taking a walk in nature as a form of quiet reflection. The most important thing is that the ritual feels meaningful to you. It doesn't have to follow anyone else's rules or expectations. A guided exercise for designing a ritual. Let's create a ritual together. You can follow this exercise now or revisit it later when you have time to reflect. The first thing I want you to do is to set your intention. Ask yourself, what do I want this ritual to achieve? Do you want to honor someone's memory, express unspoken emotions, or find a sense of closure? Secondly, I want you to choose a symbol or action. Think of a meaningful symbol or action to represent your loss. This could be lighting a candle, planning something, writing, or even holding a small object like a photo or keepsake. Then I want you to select a time and place. Decide where and when you'll perform your ritual. It might be in your home, a place that held special meaning, or somewhere in nature. Then I want you to incorporate reflection. During your ritual, take time to reflect. You might say a prayer, speak aloud to the person or memory, or sit silently with your thoughts. Finally, close with gratitude. End your ritual by expressing gratitude, whether for the time you had with what you've lost, for the strength to grieve, or for the connection to remain in your life. This practice doesn't have to be perfect. The act of doing it with intention is what makes it powerful. In closing, rituals remind us that grief is sacred, whether rooted in cultural traditions or deeply personal expressions. Rituals provide structure, meaning, and a path forward. Take some time this week to create a ritual that feels meaningful to you. Start small and remember, it doesn't need to be complicated to be impactful. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of the power of rituals. In our next session, we'll discuss how to navigate grief's ongoing presence in our lives with resilience and hope. Until then, take care and honor your journey.